boys and girls, this is Miss Gail here. Today we are going to be writing the letter V, both upper and lower case. We've got our two home pages. The letter V makes the V sound, as in violet and victory. We're going to start with the lowercase because lowercase letters are seen more frequently in print and also in writing. So lowercase is where we need to really focus our energy to begin with. The letter V is pretty easy to write. You're going to be using a pencil. You need to hold it with 3 fingers, these 2, and then the thumb. And that's called a tripod grip. You want to hold it around where the paint and the wood portions of the pencil meet. I am using marker so that you can see because it's being videoed and it's really hard to see pencil on video. You'll notice that I've got a blotter underneath. That is due to the fact that these will make a mess. So don't do your project, don't do your worksheet in marker. Use that pencil. So we're going to start at the middle line, the dotted line. We're going to come down at an angle to the bottom, and then we are going to go up at an angle that's kind of similar to the top. So just down and then up right to the top. And when you're done, it looks kind of like a point, like an arrow that's pointing down. So over here we're going to practice down, touch the bottom, and then back at a similar angle, and then down and back. And then down here, each one of these you're going to do on your own. I'm not going to do them with you because I know you're capable of doing them. Down here where we try it on our own, the thing that we want to keep in mind is making sure that we're starting on that dotted line, that we're just keeping a gentle angle and then right back up. If you get the angle too wide, it's not going to look right. It's going to be like way too wide. If you do it way too close like this, it's going to look funny again. So we want to keep it at that nice angle, touching both the middle and the bottom lines. There's my letter V. And then when we get down here, we're going to trace this word violet. Violet is a color. It's like a purple color, and you'll see there's purple in this butterfly, but the correct word color is actually violet. So we're going to make that V, which by this point you should be an expert at making that V. Make the letter I. Trace the O. If you've been following along since the beginning, you know how to form all these letters. That's L. When we make the letter E, we start with the letter C. And then T. Okay, that's it for our lowercase v. If you need to take a break after doing this home page, by all means, take a break. If not, you can keep on going. We have lots of videos of movement and brain breaks that you would be able to use in between these activities. And they're nice because they're only a minute or 2 and then you can get right back to it. So here we are with the uppercase V. You see when I compare it to the lowercase v, it's a lot bigger. So we've got the little v and we've got the big V here. It's the same identical stroke, except instead of starting at the middle, we're going to start at the way top. We're going to come down, and then we're going to go right back up at similar angles. So we're going to come down here, touch the bottom line, and then shoot right back up to the top. Down and touch, up and touch. And then you're going to do that for each one of these, each getting smaller. When we get to the try the letter on your own, you want to make sure you're starting at the top line, going to the bottom line, and then you're going to start at the bottom and go to the top. Just like that. When we get to tracing our word would be victory. Whenever you're victorious, a lot of times you get a victory cup or a trophy. So here we have a V, little I, C, T, O, R with its little roof. And we didn't do this one yet. So we're just going to simply trace over it. And we'll do that one, I believe, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So, okay, that's it for our letter V. Those of you who have been doing these home pages with me, remember to write your name. You could probably turn off this video and go and write your name probably by yourselves without a lot of instruction. But for those people that have never done this before, I'm asking that you write your name each day from now until the beginning of kindergarten. You are going to have a parent write your name out and then just drop a letter off the second time, 2 letters the third time, 3, and then finally until you get to the point where you're writing no letters and that they would be writing out the whole name by themselves. So you will slip that into a zip type baggie. This is a great paper saver because this primary paper can be somewhat expensive. You are going to give your child a dry erase marker and supervise them so that they don't make a mess anywhere. And they are simply going to trace over their name the first time. They may need to just trace over their name the first times they do it. And then we're going to work up just a step at a time, doing 1 letter at the end. So Shania would have to make the A all by herself or with an adult with hand over hand. And then the next time, whenever she's done tracing all the letters that are there for her, she would have to do a Y and then an A. And then when she gets down to the bottom here, which she might not do the first few weeks, but when you get down to the bottom, you'll be writing it all by yourself. If you've mastered this, you can add the last name on, and then if you work on this from every day from now until the time you get to kindergarten, you should be able to write your name all by yourself by the first day. And that would be a big help to your teacher. Simply take a paper towel, wipe it clean, and you can even use like an old sock or something if you don't want to be wasting a paper towel every day. And you can slip your marker into the baggie, and then you've got your exercise ready for the very next day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new today, and we will see you in the next video.